Dame Margaret Greville, a British philanthropist and society hostess, was an extremely rich woman. When the illegitimate daughter of a brewery multimillionaire married the aristocrat, Honourable Ronald Greville, she got a haul of glittering wedding presents. Throughout the years, Margaret Greville had collected over 60 notable items of jewellery she later bequeathed to Queen Elizabeth, whom Mrs. Greville considered the daughter she never had. Today, we'll unveil several stunning pieces from her magnificent collection that fascinate royal jewellery lovers to this day. We'll tell you about the secret behind the famous Greville bequest and examine some favourite pieces of the Queen Mother that are now frequently worn by Queen Camilla. Let's start with the iconic Greville Tiara, the honeycomb-patterned diamond diadem that became a favourite of the Queen Mother. The glittery beauty was commissioned by Dame Margaret Greville at Boucheron in Paris in 1921. Lucien Hertz of Boucheron designed it exquisitely for Mrs. Greville. However, he didn't create a sketch from scratch. The design implied a total overhaul of another Boucheron diamond tiara from Margaret's collection made around 20 years earlier. The first tiara featured a palmette design, and Hertz remodeled the original version into a new, modern diadem with an eye-catching geometric design. The resulting tiara had diamonds from the original version and was named one of the most striking and unusual jewels inherited by Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth received this sparkling signature tiara and other pieces from Mrs. Greville's jewelry box in 1943, in the middle of the Second World War. A black tin trunk with MHG initials arrived directly at Buckingham Palace from Polesden Lacey, Greville's country house in Surrey. Queen Elizabeth had been aware of the generous delivery. More than 60 fabulous pieces by renowned jewelry firms like Cartier and Boucheron became a part of the sparkling royal collection. However, the contents of the trunk remain hazy to this day. Only a fraction of the jewel pieces has been revealed. The reason partially lies in the fact the Grand Greville jewels arrived at Buckingham Palace in the middle of the war conflict, so the Queen naturally did not display them in public. What we know for sure is that Greville's gift included a diamond necklace reportedly belonging to Marie Antoinette, a pair of diamond chandelier earrings, a ruby necklace by Boucheron, and several breathtaking diadems, including the Greville Tiara. The Queen reputedly showed off the valuable geometric headpiece on a state ball during the royal tour of South Africa in March 1947. In 1953, she decided to modify the Greville Tiara to make the imposing headpiece even more stunning. The Queen Mother asked Cartier to add more height to the tiara by reconfiguring several diamonds from the top of the piece. The slight redesign included extra 4 round diamond brilliants and a marquise-cut diamond. The newer diamonds have a slightly different setting than the original ones, surrounded by a milligrain setting. Remarkably, the round diamonds originated from Elizabeth's brooch, which Cartier had dismantled 4 years before. The piece seems comfortable to wear and nicely matches various ensembles and accessories. It has a lightweight platinum setting. The Queen Mother made the Greville Tiara one of her most worn diadems for the rest of her life. All former Mrs. Greville's jewels belonged to the late Queen's private property, so she kept their provenance quiet. This led to numerous erroneous claims by earlier jewelry historians because they had access to incomplete information. However, later, she shared some information about the tiara's origins and even lent some personal jewels to exhibitions. Another remarkable piece Queen Elizabeth inherited from Margaret's collection of jewelry was an incredible Greville festoon necklace. This diamond and platinum necklace is really outstanding. Cartier created it in 1929. The original version featured 2 rows of diamonds, which make up most of the bottom section of the present necklace. However, Mrs. Greville, one of the leading hostesses of her generation, decided to amp up her necklace. She returned to Cartier in 1938 and asked the jeweler to make the piece even more magnificent. No problem. Cartier added 3 extra rows of diamonds and redesigned the back chain sections of the piece. The result was comparable in richness to some of the work carried out by Cartier for its Indian clients. The Queen Mother got the 5-row version, and she loved it. Sometimes she wore all 5 sparkling rows for major events. Here you can see Queen Elizabeth wearing the final necklace with the original Greville Tiara during the state visit of Queen Juliana of the Netherlands to the United Kingdom in 1950. The entire necklace looks really enormous, while its lighter 3-row section version is more forgiving and easier to wear. The Queen Mother often wore the tree-row necklace for gala events, such as the German state visit in 1998. Just imagine, the Queen was nearly 100 years old then. After the Queen Mother died in 2002, Queen Elizabeth II inherited the Greville festoon necklace. However, she never wore it in public, just like Greville diamond tiara. The jewels must have been deeply associated with her mother. Queen Camilla, who is particularly skilled at wearing magnificent necklaces, showed the 5-row version during the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in 2007. Surprisingly, her look is extremely well balanced, even though Queen Camilla put on 2 demanding jewels, the Greville festoon necklace and Greville tiara. A spectacular Greville ruby floral bandeau necklace was also among Mrs. Greville's valued treasures. In 1907, she commissioned this necklace at Boucheron in Paris. The design features large rubies set in a delicate floral motif, shaped in a triangle with a big pear-shaped diamond pendant. However, the original owner was not pictured wearing the ruby necklace. Part of the Greville bequest, the necklace was in the possession of the Queen Mother and later Queen Elizabeth II, who received the Greville ruby necklace along with the Greville diamond chandelier earrings as a wedding present in 1947. We'll thoroughly examine the stunning diamond earrings later in this video review. She debuted the adorable necklace at a banquet at Rideau Hall in Ottawa in 1951. Queen Elizabeth II continued to wear the precious necklace on numerous occasions. The last time it was spotted on her at the Commonwealth dinner at Buckingham Palace in 2018, along with the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Now, we offer you to look at an exceptional piece of jewelry, a diamond stomacher. The term stomacher means a decorated triangular panel filling in the front opening of a female gown or bodice. Greville diamond stomacher was likely commissioned at Cartier in the early 1900s. It is one of those mysterious components from the Greville Jewelry Collection that was long kept in the royal vault. Queen Camilla debuted the remarkable jewel at the diplomatic reception in 2023. It is filled with diamonds and hanging diamond tassels in Belle Epoque style. It's somewhat surprising to see such an antique heirloom paired with a modern outfit, though the Queen obviously made it an indispensable part of her refined look. The last piece of the top 5 Greville jewels is a pair of diamond chandelier earrings. Each earring features 3 pear-shaped diamonds suspended from half-moon, baguette, trapeze, square, baton, and emerald-cut diamonds. Cartier created the impressive jewelry piece in London in 1918, though it looked different then. Initially, the pair of brilliant drop earrings was shorter. It was lengthened with 12 additional diamonds in 1922, with 10 diamonds added in 1929. Finally, the earrings took their current form. The design looks highly balanced, with a distinguished compositional center, so it's unlikely that more diamonds will be added. As we've already mentioned, the future Queen Elizabeth II received the Greville diamond chandelier earrings for the occasion of her marriage to Prince Philip of Greece and Denmark in 1947. Returning to their original owner, generous Mrs. Margaret Greville. Wonder what Queen Elizabeth thought about the woman who left all her jewels with loving thoughts to her. The royal described her as so shrewd, so kind and so amusingly unkind, so sharp, such fun, so naughty, altogether a real person, a character, utterly Mrs. Ronald Greville. Dame Margaret Greville was frequently invited to gala events in London's social circles. She was considered one of the best-dressed women in society, with a jewel collection of considerable value containing some magnificent pieces. Queen Elizabeth was excited with her gift and admired beautiful gemstones with all her heart. How do you like the contents of Greville's black tin trunk? Which piece of the top 5 jewels is the loveliest in your opinion? Do you think we'll soon see the trend of stomachers? Please share your thoughts with us.